And today I want to talk to you a little bit about pricing and how what you charge actually doesn't just affect your revenue. Okay, so let's just dive on in and see the three big problems that I see accounting firms really struggle with in this day and age. All right, so three big problems. Problem number one is that you are not charging enough, and that's what we're talking about today. You are not actually pricing your accounting firm in a way that positions you as vital, and this has a knock-on effect. You are not attracting top tier talent. So comment on this video if you feel that you are struggling. The biggest struggle that you have right now is that you can't get the good team, you can't get the good staff. Let me know in the chat if that is something you're really struggling with, really finding that you're having to scrape the barrel, or you're just not getting the applications, or where you used to be the firm that everyone wanted to work with, now you're losing your team, or maybe they're not coming to you quite as much. This is a huge problem that I see accounting firms have now more than ever. There's a real dearth of good talent. And then finally, you're not attracting those A-grade clients. So the three biggest problems you have right now is that you're not charging enough, you're not attracting top tier talent, and you're not attracting those A-grade clients. Let's have a look at how this shows up in your accounting firm and the effect that it has on your firm. Now, before we go any further, let me know if you're live, #live. Let me know if you are watching the replay, #replay. All right, #live, #replay. Let's dive on in and see how this is affecting your life and your business. All right. So the first thing that we need to think about is right now, when you are not charging enough, you are finding that you are not getting the revenue into your practice. So people are coming to you and they are not paying you your worth. The knock-on effect of this is where there is a dearth of really good talent out there, you aren't able to afford the good talent. You're not able to say to them, hey, we can pay you this amount, we can pay you over the odds, we value you as a premier team member, and we can pay you accordingly, because you don't have enough money, you don't have enough profits, you don't have enough cash flow in your accounting firm. Now, the next thing that happens is, because you're not getting the great talent, the talent that you are getting maybe are not serving your clients in a way that you want them to. So there's that friction there. You're finding that what's happening is with fulfillment, maybe the team aren't doing a good enough job. Maybe you don't have enough teams, so there's friction with fulfillment and you're overworked and you're underpaid, or maybe your team are underpaid and therefore they don't want to work. Okay, so you're not charging enough, you can't afford top tier talent. That means there's friction with fulfillment. That means your reputation is suffering. So once upon a time, you used to get really great word of mouth and referrals. Now you're losing clients because your fulfillment isn't as good as it needs to be. So the knock-on effect of that is that the only clients that you then attract are price-sensitive clients. So how can I work with you, and how much do you cost? That are the questions that they ask, and then you don't charge them enough because they're price-sensitive, and so on and so on. So you don't charge them enough. You can't afford top-tier talent. Therefore, your fulfillment is horrendous. There's real friction there. Your reputation suffers. The only people you do attract to your firm are price sensitive clients, and that means that everything you do is transactional. You're fighting fires. The kind of people that you're helping and the way that you're helping them is in a transactional way. Now, there is a different way. There's another way that you can actually run your firm, all right? And instead of having it go in a cyclical, it's about making sure you've got different pieces of a puzzle all put together. So what does that look like? Well, we do value-based pricing. So pricing is all not on, the hours, or, I don't feel like I can charge enough. It's about the value that you bring the client. Therefore, the first thing that you have to do is work out what is the value and craft more value, okay? Then what happens when you have value-based pricing is you then start to market to attract those ideal clients. When you attract the ideal clients, you can give great service. Your fulfillment can be exceptional, okay? Then what happens when you give great service, you attract top tier talent because they want to work with you because you have a great reputation. And what happens is you're remembered, you're rewarded, rewarded, and you're referred. Now, this is a different kind of way of doing business. And the way that you do business in this scenario is more about the transformation that you have for your ideal clients. And what I see so many firms struggle with is actually being able to articulate the differentiation. Okay, so the big question here is, how can a firm move from transactional to transformational? How can you go? It's not just about hiring Go Proposal to be able to give a higher price, because that's not what we're doing. We're not looking at charging for the commodity. What we're looking is, how can we move from a transactional firm to a transformational firm? And when you can start to articulate the way that you're a different kind of firm, when you can start to show that you actually have a service for your potential clients that transforms their world, that's when you go from transactional to transformational. And as I said, what happens is that you get to charge your worth, value-based pricing. Then you attract better talent because you're serving clients better. Then you attract better clients because you're serving them well. And there's one thing, it's not having an app to help you with your pricing. It's not about confidence. It is about one thing and one thing only, and it's brand positioning. It's your positioning in the marketplace that enables you to charge your worth. Okay. And I cannot say to you enough, the only way you can transform somebody's business is to be able to articulate how you do that and to know how to do that. And it's all about the brand positioning. All right. So this is what we specialize in helping our accounting firms with. When we work with an accounting firm, we focus on the brand to start and your brand positioning so that you can charge your worth, so you can productize your offer and you can take it to market, and people appreciate how you transform their business and their lives. Now, as you can see, the knock-on effect of that is, let me just share that with you again, you do value-based pricing because you have worked on your brand positioning. So you know how to articulate your pricing and your value. Then you attract ideal clients. You give great service, so your fulfillment is phenomenal. You attract top-tier talent, and you are remembered, rewarded, and referred. This makes you a transformational firm. All right. So as I said, if you would like some support and would like to find out how you can join Momentum, which is where we focus on crafting a brand before we go to market and we start doing marketing. Okay, you have to get that brand positioning right. If you want to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, if you want to de-commoditize your firm so that you can charge your worth, then book a call and we can share with you how we do that exactly with our clients, and how our clients become zero MPVs, and how we get them to win awards, and how they attract clients that pay them 20 grand a year or more, and how they leverage their delivery. All right, I'll catch up with you all soon. Have an amazing day. Let me know if you watch this live, #live or #replay. And remember, the only way you can charge your worth is by sharing how you position yourself in the marketplace, and people will pay what they see value in, and you have to share that value before people buy from you. All right, catch up.